Welcome to Policy Matters, the podcast where we dissect the complexities of geopolitics, economics, and power dynamics shaping South Asia. Today, we're diving into a topic that has sparked heated debates across the region: India's deepening economic and political dominance over Bangladesh under the Hasina-Modi era. While the relationship between these two neighbors is often framed as a strategic partnership, a closer look reveals a troubling pattern of asymmetry. From trade imbalances to infrastructure control, water disputes to election interference, India's influence over Bangladesh has grown significantly in recent years. But is this partnership truly beneficial for Bangladesh, or is it a modern-day tale of exploitation? Let's break it down. 1. Trade imbalance and economic dependence. The economic relationship between India and Bangladesh is heavily skewed in India's favor. In the fiscal year 2021-22, Bangladesh imported goods worth $14.58 billion from India, while its exports to India were valued at just $1.8 billion. This creates a trade imbalance of nearly $12.8 billion, a gap that has only widened over the years. This disparity is exacerbated by non-tariff barriers. Indian bureaucratic hurdles, such as lengthy customs procedures and stringent quality checks, often block Bangladeshi exports like textiles, ceramics, and jute products. Meanwhile, India enjoys duty-free access to Bangladesh under the South Asian Free Trade Area, SAFTA, flooding the Bangladeshi market with Indian goods. A stark example of this imbalance is the onion crisis of 2023. India abruptly banned onion exports to Bangladesh, causing prices in Dhaka to skyrocket by 300%. This single policy decision resulted in a $200 million loss for Bangladeshi consumers, highlighting how vulnerable Bangladesh is to India's trade policies. Adding to this, Indian conglomerates like Tata and Reliance dominate key sectors in Bangladesh, including steel, automotive, and consumer goods. A 2022 World Bank study found that 65% of Bangladeshi small and medium enterprises, SMEs, cite Indian competition as their biggest threat, stifling local industries and reducing economic self-reliance. 2. Debt traps and infrastructure control. India's growing control over Bangladesh's infrastructure is another area of concern. Between 2010 and 2023, India extended $7.36 billion in lines of credit, LOC, to Bangladesh for projects like the Mongla Port and the Akoora-Agartala rail link. While these projects are framed as development initiatives, the terms of these loans reveal a different story. A 2021 report by Transparency International found that 85% of contracts under Indian LOCs are awarded to Indian firms, sidelining Bangladeshi companies. These loans also carry an interest rate of 1.5%, which is significantly higher than China's 0.8% for similar projects. Moreover, the loans mandate that materials and equipment be imported from India, inflating project costs by up to 30%. Take the Rampal power plant, a joint venture between India and Bangladesh. Built by India's NTPC, the plant sells electricity to Bangladesh at 12 cents per kilowatt-hour, while India's domestic rate is just 4 cents. Over the next 25 years, this deal is projected to drain $4.5 billion from Bangladesh's economy, according to the Institute for Energy Economics and Financial Analysis. 3. Water disputes and agricultural impact. Water sharing has long been a contentious issue between India and Bangladesh. Despite Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi's 2015 pledge to resolve the Teesta River dispute, little progress has been made. India continues to divert 85% of the Teesta's flow, leaving Bangladesh's northern farmlands parched. A 2023 UN Water Development report estimated that Bangladesh lost $1.2 billion in agricultural output between 2016 and 2023 due to water scarcity caused by India's upstream activities. Additionally, the Farakka barrage, built by India on the Ganges River, has caused salinity intrusion in Bangladesh's coastal areas, destroying 40% of arable land in the Sundarbans. When Bangladesh sought World Bank mediation in 2022 to address these issues, India blocked the move, insisting on bilateral negotiations. This effectively allows India to dictate terms, leaving Bangladesh with little room to maneuver. 4. Energy exploitation and Adani's windfall. Energy deals between the two countries further highlight the imbalance. In 2023, Bangladesh signed a 25-year agreement with India's Adani Group to purchase electricity from its Godda coal plant at 15 cents per kilowatt-hour, 3 times Bangladesh's average electricity rate. Leaked documents revealed that Adani inflated fuel costs by 22%, allowing the company to pocket an extra $90 million annually from Bangladeshi taxpayers. Meanwhile, India's ONGC Videsh holds a 30% stake in Bangladesh's Sangu gas field, extracting 300 million cubic feet of gas daily. Yet, Bangladesh is compensated just $1.50 per unit, while global market rates hover around $6. A 2022 Chatham House study labeled this arrangement as neo-colonial resource extraction. 5. Digital colonization and political interference. India's influence extends beyond economics and infrastructure into the digital and political realms. According to the 2023 Bangladesh Digital Commerce Report, Indian firms like Paytm and Airtel control 60% of Bangladesh's digital payment and telecom markets. Data localization laws force Bangladeshi user data onto Indian servers, raising serious national security concerns. Election interference is another troubling aspect. Leaked 2018 cables from India's Ministry of External Affairs, published by The Hindu, revealed that Delhi pressured the Hasina government to revoke licenses for media outlets critical of India. In 2024, BNP leaders alleged that India funneled $25 million through proxies to influence elections in favor of the Awami League. These claims were corroborated by the Brussels-based NGO International Crisis Group. From trade to technology, energy to elections, India's so-called brotherly embrace of Bangladesh has tightened into a stranglehold. The Hasina-Modi era has seen Bangladesh's sovereignty eroded under the guise of partnership. For Bangladesh, the path forward demands courage, renegotiating lopsided deals, diversifying alliances, and reclaiming its autonomy. That's all for today's episode of Policy Matters. If you found this discussion insightful, don't forget to subscribe, share, and join us for more conversations on Bangladesh and South Asian geopolitics. Until next time, question power and demand transparency. Thank you for listening.